also was like, when I said, are we doing another camping episode? I almost wrote in the script to be like, you wrote this script.
It's like, girl, I don't know. I'm reading this right now.
Reading this. You wrote this. You did all the stories.
That's funny because my Nana asked when I talked to her on the phone. She also says hi. She's like, what are you doing today? I was like, no clue.
Yeah. Camping.
I'm along for the ride.
Camping stories. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have anything on the brain, and we had a few camping stories in our log, so.
Story 1. Ooh, okay. Story 1. This is our post on Backwoods Creepy. Share your eeriest camping / hiking / backwoods stories.
Yeah.
Before I got married and had kids.
Okay, try that again because I was like. Okay.
Do I start out before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Before I got married / had kids, I used to do a lot of solo backpacking / fly fishing trips. One summer, I hiked all the way back to the Trinity Alps in Northern California. Third night, I set up my tent and caught a few trout for dinner. I was at least 15 to 20 miles from any road that I knew of. In the middle of the night, I woke up to something lightly hitting the side of my tent. I waited, and it would continue in 2 to 5 minute intervals. I heard or smelled nothing else. Interesting. This went on for about an hour. Finally, it was either pee in my tent or get up and go outside. As I was leaving my tent, I just said in a loud voice that I would leave first thing in the morning. No idea what it was, but the thing stopped hitting the tent. In the morning, at first light, I got up and packed. There were 30 or 40 small stones and pine cones next to my tent. I was camping in a small meadow with no trees above my tent. I just packed up and left, no idea what it could have been, but it was definitely throwing debris at me.
Ooh.
Sasquatch or some shit kids.
Yeah, well, probably, yeah, but I don't know. It's shit kids being 15 or 20 miles off trail. That's a far. It's like when I went camping back in June, there were these kids. I don't know why I made that face. I did because I'm high. But but there were these kids throwing rocks at these deer while we were camping, and that made me so mad.
Yeah.
That just made me think of it.
Shit kids.
But my first thing that I thought were fairies. Were fae.
Ooh, yeah.
In the woods. Like, they're just picking up things and little
just, like,
things and
throwing it.
Yeah, and they're like, get out of here.
Yeah, and you'd be like, hey, I'm going to
here.
leave in the morning. They're like, okay.
Okay, if you promise, because night 2 is not going to be friendly for you. Yeah, that is terrifying. This is one of the reasons I would never go backpacking or camping by myself.
No, not by myself.
Yeah, I see a lot of people who, I mean, on social media and whatnot, and I have friends who have gone and backpacked by themselves, and I'm too much of a little scaredy cat to do it. I don't know how you do it.
I can't even go on a hike by myself. So,
Yeah.
I'm too much of a weenie. What if something goes wrong? I've seen 127 hours.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
There are
that's
so
not...
many me walking on a completely flat, completely packed.
It's paved. There's a Starbucks at the beginning.
Yeah, it's going around Sloan's Lake. Blur it out. But that's how it freaks me out because you truly never know if something's going to happen. My biggest fear is, like we've talked about, getting stung by a bee because I've never been... it's not my biggest fear. It is a big fear.
I've been stung by a bee recently. Insert photo here. I got stung on the forehead.
But I don't know if I'm allergic to them. Yeah. So I'm scared that if I get stung by a bee and nobody's there, I'll go into anaphylactic shock and I'll die on a trail. Or a man will attack me.
Those are both very valid fears. If you want to try the bee thing, I know someone with bees.
I'm scared to.
It's fair. It doesn't feel good.
No, I would assume
it makes
not.
me instantly angry.
Yeah. I would assume that. Yeah. It's a stinger going in your skin.
Yeah, especially when it just like bzzz.
No.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck that bee.
But yeah, being 15 to 20 miles off of a road by yourself.
I don't know.
No.
I don't
absolutely not. That sounds like a horror movie. That sounds like a nightmare.
Anything goes wrong, what are you going to do? You sprain your ankle. What are you going to do?
Has anybody seen Yellow Jackets?
Has anybody seen Yellow Jackets?
Yeah. The frog couple. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
You really know what she's talking about. Things can go wrong.
Very fast.
Even if you're just having a nice time.
Nope,
with
you're
frogs.
Just giggling, joking around, talking about frogs, smoking some weird man's weed.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, yikes.
One thing leads to another.
Yeah, I think it is interesting that it stopped throwing. Sasquatch is a good idea too, like you said.
Yeah, if it's like little things. Because, granted, I'm no Sasquatch expert. But all the documentaries that I've watched with, to bring up Bettina in this episode, they're throwing larger things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that too at the beginning because I thought of this book that I read of Sasquatches.
Sasquatchians.
Yeah. With the plural of Sasquatch. They were throwing boulders, massive boulders at their house, completely demolishing their house. So big ass things. So the little rocks and pine cones is what makes me think of fairies.
Right.
Because they're like,
yeah. And they said that they heard or smelled nothing else.
Yeah.
And with Sasquatch, there's yelling that they do, and then apparently they also smell
I would
awful.
assume.
So
living out in the woods.
Just big, hairy, not showering. Like, damn, 7 feet tall.
You can pick me up and throw me across a room.
So, because I'm just a small little, I'm a wisp of a woman. He could just throw me.
I need Katie to chime in on this one and tell me if there are any Sasquatch books.
Oh, there definitely are.
Yeah, I mean, there's basilisk books. There definitely has to be.
There's a deviled egg book.
There is a deviled egg. Well, he's just an egg, right? He's just a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's evil.
He's evil, so he's a deviled egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a doorknob. There's a game.
There's a better way to do my arm. Hold on.
There's a game called Date Everything that came out that Gabby's obsessed with. She loves it. And hell yes.
So do we want breeding with Bigfoot, salacious Sasquatch?
I don't like
Sasquatch summer.
I'll do Sasquatch summer. I'm in for that.
Seduced by Bigfoot.
Okay. I
breeding
like the cover.
With Bigfoot.
I don't like breeding. I don't like that.
Twilight Bone. Come for Bigfoot. Nights with Sasquatch.
Okay, well they're out there. That's cool. I think I'm into Sasquatch Summer. That one looks really cute. It looks like the Morning Glory Milking Farm cover. That's what it looks like.
Huh?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Look it up. Morning Glory Milking Farm is also a like monster.
Don't come back. Oh, it does look like that cover. Mm-hmm. Is it
a sequel? Or in
that's
the same world?
not what I was gonna ask, but I wonder if it is.
What were you gonna ask?
Same artist. I don't want to ask that on the internet. I don't want to
ask it and cut it out.
What are they milking? Because he's not a cow, so it's got to be his.
Hell no. To the no.
Yup.
Yeah, to the no.
Yup.
Very.
It's exactly what you think it is. Look up the synopsis.
Very Zeus. The world building is excellent. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Reddit and see.
You gotta look up the Goodreads synopsis.
Okay.
You can't spoil the book by Reddit. 1 second.
Of course, her name is Violet. That Violet used to be on my baby name list. I gotta take it off. They're using it in too much smut.
Yeah, because it was on everyone's baby list.
Yeah.
Fire Beauregard.
Yeah.
And Baudelaire. The Baudelaire kids.
Violet is a typical down on her luck millennial. Mid-20s, overeducated, drowning in debt. on the verge of moving into her parents' basement when life appears in the form of a very unconventional job in neighboring Cambric Creek. She has no choice but to grab it with both hands. Yada, yada, yada. The clientele is grade-A certified prime beef with manly, meaty endowments to match. Milking Minotaurs isn't something Violet ever considered as a career option, but she's determined to turn the opportunity into a reversal of fortune. Ew.
Yep.
Yeah, it has 3.66 stars.
It's a popular book.
I need to send this to Chris.
Ice Planet Barbarians is another good, like, it's not, they're aliens. A Soul to Keep is that monster one I told you about with the tentacles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is this by the same person?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's amazing. That's the one where she partially owns a sex club.
What about The Dragon's Bride?
I have not read that, and I want to. Whispers of the Deep is the one I just read. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very good. A Soul to Heal is the second one to The Soul to Keep, and I haven't listened to that.
We should just do an episode where we choose outlandish smut, and I guess what it's about. And then you tell me what it's about.
Okay. That sounds great. That sounds super fun. Anyway, back to the story.
Damn, that's so crazy. Story 2.
Always end up on smut. I swear to God.
It's like 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon or whatever.
7, yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's every time. We should just change the topic of our podcast to just be smut reviews.
Yeah.
We should do one special episode a month where we review smut.
Yeah.
Would you guys be interested? Let us know in the comments.
Sessions.
When we start a Patreon, I feel like that would be in a more appropriate place to put that.
Yeah, like a smutty little book club.
Yeah. If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?